In 2019, Santiago mayor was a high school student when he started Voters of Tomorrow, an organization that helps young people engage with politics and helps politicians engage with young people.
Until lately, no one really took young people in politics seriously. And that's largely due to this historical notion that young people don't vote. But no one was really working hard for their vote.
Despite his status as a first-generation Mexican immigrant who can't vote in the U.S. elections, Mayor was determined to get his classmates more engaged in politics through his social media platform.
We have so many incredible young people, many of whom also can't vote, who are working to accomplish this vision because they understand that their future is at stake as well. And if they get that, how can I not?
Voters of Tomorrow now has local chapters in 23 states and moved in their first office in Washington, D.C. in June. They are led by volunteers ages 16 to 27 who run creative left-leaning campaigns. Voters of Tomorrow has pushed youth into politics by giving out banned books, a COVID-era Prom at the Polls campaign, and have passed out condoms branded with voter registration sites.
We have so many phenomenal chapter members who all come to us with ideas. And that's something that no campaign is going to do, no other organization is going to do. That's something that we did because we felt that was going to grab people's attention, and it did. It was very successful.
In 2016, less than half of eligible 18 to 34-year-olds cast a ballot in that year's presidential election. In 2020, youth voter turnout surged to 55%. The largest increase of any age group and the highest turnout since 1972. In 2019, Roxy Ndebumadu became the youngest woman and first black woman elected to Bowie, Maryland's City Council. She's a Republican who worked with the nonprofit Running Start that trains young women to run for office.
It was super important that we not only change the narrative around how young people engage in elected office, but we pass legislation that is most closest to the issues that they find themselves caring about and being affected by.
She says youth are often unaware of local political opportunities or don't know how to get started, and some face resistance when they try.
There were a lot of challenges that I faced running for office, specifically as a young woman and specifically as a black woman. Let's start with the young piece. Oh, wait your turn. She doesn't understand government. She doesn't get it. Maybe next time, why don't you volunteer, and then when this comes around in a few years, then maybe you'll be in a better position to run.
During her campaign, she hired college students to help her understand the problems young people face and the social media platforms they used.
I remember when Barbie came out and she did this TikTok video where it said, "Hey Barbie, hey Barbie, hey Barbie," and it was pictures of me in different forms of my life.
Earlier this year, Congressman Darren Soto, a Florida Democrat, held a press conference with a coalition of youth political activists to promote a bill that creates a Young Americans Advisory Council in the White House.
There's so much at stake when you think of the decisions being made up here in Washington for young people. These are Americans who are going to be around the longest.
Voters of Tomorrow and Santiago mayor were at that press conference and visited lawmakers on Capitol Hill. A Tufts University poll shows that youth could turn out big again in 2024. 57% of 18 to 34-year-olds say they are extremely likely to vote, and 15% are likely to vote.
That doesn't happen by accident. The reason those rates are increasing is because never has more attention been paid to young people, and never has more attention been paid to young people's interest in government.
For the PBS News Student Reporting Labs, I'm Morgan Hawkins in Washington, D.C.